Hello again, it's Clinton and I'm back with more Destiny, and I'm doing a Xur video today. It's Xur Day once again, recording this on Friday afternoon. It's a little bit late, I'm sorry about that. My recording schedule is still a little bit fast and loose right now as I try and iron things out. But I decided to cover Xur again. It is a more interesting inventory he's got today, I suppose. You'll see in a second why. And I probably want to do these more regularly now. I do look forward to the arrival of Xur each week. It's one of the few things I look forward to in Destiny. And you know, there's been a lot of rage and controversy over Xur recently, and hopefully I can provide some perspective on that later on. But first, I'll just kind of run through what he's got and just sort of comment on his offerings this week. Right off the bat, you can see he's got the geez, what was that chest piece? It was the one for the Titan that I don't really like because I don't play skirmish. And then he had right now we're looking at his Warlock Woodfang vestments, and I keep comparing it to my Titan's chest piece, the Armamentarium, even though there's no real comparison. It's for a different class and all that. His one weapon is No Land Beyond. This is the third time Xur has carried this weapon. It is the special sniper rifle that you can equip as a primary, and I think this weapon gets quite a bit of hate because generally it's not considered a great weapon to have as a primary, although you can see it's got pretty decent stats in terms of like the range and the reload speed. It has the Mulligan perk, which I'm really starting to dislike since it procs at such a low rate. It's a 5%. When you miss a shot, you get the you have a chance of getting a bullet back. Only a 5% chance, so it's really insignificant. So that's his weapon. Is like the third time again, and for me, I've been sort of waiting for MIDA Multi Tool. I just gotta try and be patient with that. I've also been waiting for him to sell Mask of the Third Man again, which is for Hunter Blade Dancers. And surprise, surprise, he's actually got the engram back. Today it's a chess engram, and going forward, Bungie has mentioned in their latest blog update that Xur will always carry an engram with them, so that is really good news, especially for me. I do almost prefer buying engrams and sort of seeing what Master Rahul gives me is a much more interesting surprise than seeing what Xur has, because Xur kind of starts to become a little bit predictable, if you know what I mean. So yeah, just running through all the various upgrades he has on offer. There's a lot of stuff that's like mainstays, like the tentacle-faced symbiote seems to show up as an upgrade almost every week. And then you have stuff like Monte Carlo, which is a bit more rare. That's only for PS3 and PS4 users, of course. And now we're just looking at the curios, and right at the end there you see they have heavy ammo synthesis. This is going to be a huge relief for players who raid constantly, who will raid, you know, multiple characters per week. This has been a huge sticking point, I guess, the thorn in the community side for the last 3 to 4 weeks. Xur has not carried any of that heavy ammo synthesis, and on top of that, there's been that persistent bug with the heavy ammo. Whenever you die or whenever you go into a cutscene, you actually lose some of your heavy ammo. And so that has caused players to consume heavy ammo synthesis at a much faster rate. And with the unavailability of, you know, the heavy ammo synthesis through Xur, people have had to purchase it through the gunsmith, which is rather expensive, saying that Glimmer is a lot more useful now, or trade in their Black Wax idols to Eris Morn and get the heavy ammo synth that way. Right here, I always forget to pick up my strange coins and motes of light before visiting Xur, so I'm just doing the trip. I'm showing you, I'm not cutting it because, you know, I just don't mind having a bit more time to blabber at you. So I went back to my vault, got the coins, got the motes, and I'm coming back. I'm just gonna buy an exotic engram this week. Nothing else really excites me. Oh yeah, it's the dance machines that were for the Hunter. That's the second time that's been sold by Xur, and they're okay. They just kind of quicken your movement speed while you're aiming down the sights. So, you know, all in all, I could have picked up the Voidfang vestments for the Warlock that I just started pretty recently. I now have 3 characters to maximize my grinding potential. But as you can see here, I decided to just buy the engram first. It's a chest engram, so just in case I would get it through here, I don't want to waste my coins, which I've done before. So I actually end up getting the Heart of Praxic Fire, which turns out to be a better chest piece for my Warlock since I'm upgrading my Sunsinger first. So I am preferring to do the Sunsinger first because it's going to be more useful for me, I guess, in PvE. I'm not going to really do a lot of PvP with the Warlock right off the bat. So that's sort of my reasoning. So yeah, it's good. It seems to be a solid chess piece for the Warlock. It's going to actually increase the length of Radiance, or sorry, it's going to decrease the cooldown while I have Radiance activated. Nice. Cool. I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, I mean, we're just going to close things out. I'm probably going to try and do more of these Xur videos on the regular. I hope you guys get something out of it. Again, I would try my best to post these sort of things in the morning where it's more relevant. But you know, I like to say better late than never, right? Aside from that, the hate that Xur has been getting, I can understand why, especially with the heavy ammo stuff. This is a really important day since it's heavy ammo is coming back for the first time in a long time. And we're just days out from Bungie dropping that patch, the 1.1.1, which addresses not only the weapon balance, but also that heavy ammo bug that's been bugging everyone. So I think the timing is good for that. People get to stock up on their heavy ammo synth, and then a few days from now, they'll fix that bug. And I think, you know, people who raid are going to be hunky-dory. They'll be happy. So yeah, that's really it for me. Someone's trying to impress me with their dance moves, maybe because I like a girl, so just wanted to give my Titan some love. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you all next time. See you all next week. Have a good one.